Many people know that alcohol isn't good for the body, but yet millions of people abuse it every day. But what some people don't know is that while consuming so much alcohol, it can lead to serious mental health issues. Most people around the world don't see drinking as a problem. We see it as it's just having a fun time. No harm is being done. But in all actuality, there are lives being diminished after every drink. Being addicted to alcohol can take a toll on job opportunities, caring for your family, and your sense of reality. Don't drink just because you're trying to hide it from your problems. Statistics say 51.5% of adults 18 years of age and over are current regular drinkers. Top 10% of American drinkers, 24 million adults over the age 18, consume on average 74 alcoholic drinks per week. And of course, it does something bad to the body. Liver can be damaged by drinking too much. It can become inflamed, leading to scarring, eventually cirrhosis, which is a chronic disease in the liver marked by a degeneration of cells, inflammation, and thickening of tissues. Alcoholics spend about 1% of their gross annual income on alcohol. For an average household, that is $565 a year, $5,650 in 10 years, which comes out to $11 a week just on alcohol. According to research estimates each year, more than 1 million children in the United States experience some form of abuse or neglect. Also, people who have been abused as a child may be at increased risk for developing alcohol abuse as an adult. Every day, 28 people die as a result of drunk driving. Alcohol-impaired driving crashes are about 31% of traffic-related deaths. The obsession with drinking leads to difficulty walking, blurred vision, slumped speech, slowed reactions, impaired memory, and drinking over time it will lead to brain deficiencies, damaging the ends of the neurons. Hi, this is Jada Reese, and I'm here with my father, Mr. Reese, and he will be talking about living in a household with alcoholism. Have you ever dealt with anyone that lived in your house that dealt with alcoholism?
Yes, I did. I lived at home with a father who had problems with alcohol.
How did that affect your life?
Well, when I was a little boy, my father was a Vietnam vet, and he came home, and that was one of the issues that he faced. And as long as he was not drinking, everything I think was pretty good. Is when he starts drinking, that was a major issue. Their emotions came out, anger came out, frustrations, flashbacks, all of those things. And so we were pretty much traumatized by the experience of the alcohol that he consumed and what he was going to do next.
Okay. How has that affected your life today?
Well, the alcoholism, it took me to a point where I did not want to consume any alcohol at all, and I did not. I basically stayed away from it for fear of when he drank, it transformed him into a person that I didn't know. And I did not want to be transformed into a person that my family didn't know. And I didn't know what I might do, because when he would drink, it translated into abuse. And I didn't want that to happen. And so I'm a firm believer of what you love, you don't hurt. And when he would drink, it caused him to hurt the very people that he said he loved.
Okay. Has that affected any one of your brothers or anybody else in your family that you love?
Yeah, I have a younger brother that's 36 years old, and his life pretty much has been on hold due to an alcohol problem. The things in which we experienced, he didn't even experience them to the totality in which we did, but he did. Inadvertently, he did. And so it has cost him 2 marriages, and employment, so on and so forth. And this is the very reason I'm thankful that that I didn't engage in it, because I could be that same person. And so we continue to talk to him and pray for him and love him through this situation. But the alcohol issues that were faced in our family were not good ones. They were not good ones. And so it affected us tremendously.
Okay, lastly, what would you have to say to anybody out there that is looking for help or how would you want other people to help promote that person to get better?
Well, one of the things I would do, I would ask that person to take a look at around what's around you. Take a look at the people that are around you. Are they around you because they enjoy being around you, or are they around you because they have to? And when it comes to alcoholism, it takes a person out of his normal way of thinking and his normal train of thought. And alcoholism leads from, I believe it is a progressive drug, that it progresses from one level of problems to the next. So I would literally say, tell that person that you love them, but be honest and truthful with them, and never hide how you feel. You speak directly to them and tell them the effects of what it's doing in their life, as well as what it's doing in yours.
Well, thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. You have anything else to say?
No, Jada, thank you for interviewing me. No one has ever taken the time to ask me those questions, and I hope something that I've said helps someone that may be hearing this very video. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, there are many problems with drinking and the abuse of it, but if there's a will, there's a way, and knowing that you aren't alone in this and realizing the first steps to success is knowing that you actually have a problem. There are many solutions to the fight against alcoholism, such as AA groups. There's a personal commitment to treatment, actually willing to receive help, professional evaluation and individualizing plans, seeking out what's the first moves to success, detoxification, the first step is to getting the body back to normal, the mind, body, and spirit wellness approach, seeking to heal the whole person and just not the outer appearance, emotional healing, which leads to group therapy sessions, physical healing, peer support, spiritually, education training, lastly, family and support and healing. Overall, alcoholism is increasing daily, especially in the young people's lives today. To help bring awareness to the cause of alcoholism, I created a Twitter page that gives great detail and evidence on why alcoholism is a problem. I strongly encourage you all to do the same thing. Bring people's attention to the cause, figure out ways to help a friend out that is dealing with this very exact addiction. Speak up, speak out, and help your friend out. Please view the description below that will give more detail and understanding on what alcoholism is and on ways to get help to find a good therapy group for you.